In this week's Parsha, in chapter 27, verse 10, it says, "He shall not exchange it, nor substitute it, whether good for bad, or bad for good. But if he does substitute one animal for another animal, then it and its substitute shall be holy." Now, what's this talking about? What does this all mean to us? Rapam says that this is revenge. Somebody tries to get rid of the kedusha, the holiness of one object that is supposed to be sacrificed on the altar in the Beis Hamikdash for a different object. Both objects can retain the kedusha. Both objects have the holiness still there. So a person tries to rob one object of its kedusha to give that kedusha to a different object or a different animal. Doesn't work. The kedusha rubs off on one and goes to the other, making bad good. He mentions in his book, Palm, on the Chumash, he mentions this week that we see a different example of this in our history. Haman, Haman, in the story of Esther, the one who hates the Jews, who wants to kill the Jews, who almost succeeded in killing the Jews. We see that a lot of his descendants, his children, ended up converting to be Jewish. Hashem says to the Jews, if you try to steal my holiness, the kedusha, if you try and break the kedusha of my people, I'll double it. I'll make it greater. And we see that happening in our time. We see in Hitler, in the Holocaust, which we just had Holocaust Remembrance Day was recently in Israel. Yom HaShoah. Hitler was a guy who wanted to kill the Jews, who wanted to take away the kedusha that we have, the holiness. He tried everything in the book, and it didn't work. We're still here, and we're stronger than ever. In Germany, back in the 1800s, when the people started reforming Judaism to make it more modern, they took away some of the kedusha that Hashem gave us. We see about 100 years or so later that Jews have come back stronger than ever. People who were raised in reformed families or secular are coming back to Judaism in astonishing numbers. People who are not Jewish are converting at a high rate. God says it in this week's Parsha, that if you try to take away the kedusha that He gave to us, He will make sure it comes back. And we're seeing that now in our own time. History is repeating itself. Words of Hashem are back to us today and are in our lifetime. It's a beautiful time to be alive, to see this happening, to experience it, to be part of it. What have you done to diminish the kedusha in your life? What are some things that you can do to change that? Think about it. Have a good Shabbos, a good week. And Lag BaOmer is this this Sunday, glad to celebrate. Learn something in honor of Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai, of best in memory, the author of the Zohar HaKodesh. In his honor, this is dedicated. Good Shabbos.